You know, what? Oh, I can redock the window. I didn't know that. Hello, no one in chat. How we all doing? Superb, I'd imagine, since you're nobody. What is all that shit? Is that in my drink? What the fuck? Ew! Ew! And I was about to drink that! What the fuck? Ooh. Ooh, no. Oh god. Well, thankfully, I have a bottle of water, uncontaminated, right next to me. Alright. Let's go. This agreement is legally binding. I don't care. No one reads these fucking things. Alright. Yeah, everything's probably alright as long as, subtitles are turned on. I can die happily. High dynamic. Well, guess we can't get that. Motion blur, turn that shit off. Quality preset, turn that shit to ultra. My computer can run it. Surely. Ray traced? Fucking do it. No, I'm joking. My computer doesn't have ray traced. I mean, well, you know what? What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Subtitle, subtitle background. Yes. Alright. Oh, wow, you can really control everything, huh? Alright. Is there... Okay, so there is not a button that says... This will overwrite all my previous progress. Yes, because I don't remember any of it. Last time I played this game was God knows when. I could have checked the day before I launched the stream, but I didn't. Oh god, it's quiet.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
Hi, Jesse.
Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Oh.
There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
Oh no. Oh gods. Let's undo my mistakes. Let's turn off the shit that my computer definitely can't handle. Oh my god, so much better.
We all feel safe in that room.
Hang on. It's gotta go down just a bit more. Quality preset. Let's go with high. Let's go with high and hope for the best.
But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here? Hello? Anyone here?
Okay, well, first things first. We still have things to fix. Because I got overzealous. I knew better. But I didn't. I just... I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Let's go with, let's see, we like texturing. Texture resolution, good. Shadow resolution. We like this. Volumetric lighting. Let's drop that down to medium. Foliage quality. It's a good thing that's medium. Screen space reflections. Reflections can go down. Post-processing, down. All this can go down to, like, medium. You know what? Maybe most things can be medium. Let's try a medium. Oh, that's a nice 60. That's a good 60 FPS. Look at that. Hi, Laura. I see you're in chat. Let's try this again. Hello. Fuck you. Now, Laura, this is the start of the game, thankfully. You know, we're just picking up a new game. I have started this game before. I did not get very far into it. And that was years ago, so I don't really remember. But there's one thing that I do remember, which is if you look out this door, you see that sign? High voltage, 1.21 gigawatts. I can't escape time games. We're still very much having references to Back to the Future. It's going great, I say. This thing makes my eyes go all flickery. What is so special about that thing? Nothing good from it, I'm sure. The bureau. Oh, sweet. Can I read? Oh, don't make me immediately start doing this in the start of a game. Oh, thank God. Vietnam Archive. That's the only words I can make out. Alright, well, I'm not going to be super in-depth about everything. I seen it. Yeah, well. That's... oh. PlayStation buttons. Prohibited items reminder. Oh, no. Is there going to be a lot of reading? Oh, no. Certain objects are not allowed inside the bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder. No unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representation of archetypal concepts, i.e. rubber ducks, ketchup bottle. Jesus Christ. So that's what does where's the line drawn on that? All materials under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrance. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. How am I? I'm well. I'm curious on how there's 14 people in the TikTok live already. That never happens. Internal lockdown in effect. That didn't work. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Building shifts. Head of research override. Not good. My frames. I need like a more buttery smooth. Where I fucked with my frames, my settings, like a fool. Okay, and now I'm gonna pay the price because now I have to sit here and fuck with all the settings until we get good settings. Screen space reflections. Let's turn them off. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer to butter smooth. Oh god, door open. Oh no, more reading.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
The Federal Bureau of Control. That's the name of the game? Oh, god damn it. I have to read again. Oh, boy. Oh, thank god it's redacted. Somebody major, something about mold removal. Cool. Compiled by the accounting department for director Zachariah Trench. Fantastic. I love myself a game where I can get the accounting records. Though I fear that this wasn't an option. Press while sprinting. Though I fear this wasn't an option when you gave us options. Listen, nobody picks the options, really. But this is another game that's on the to-do list. Zachariah... Wait, who was your other name? Who is this guy? Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. You're the guy who has the building on lockdown, apparently. Listen, are you complaining, Laura? Well, I'll be here. Not bullying you. I don't believe you. I don't believe for a second I'm getting through this stream without getting bullied. Because you don't say hi to me anymore. Oh my god, I said hello to you.
Of control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Yeah? This is like you've somehow missed the FBI. This is like a big building in the middle of, presumably, New York City. With 60s technology. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to read again. Never mind. A shark in his, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. So they're killing a shark? Who brought in a shark? How do you bring in a shark? And shoot to kill means it was alive. Laura, you want to be in jail? I'll put you in jail. Oh my god, more reading. Seriously. Hello. As we all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of your employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review. Is there just a lot? Oh.
Hello?
Never mind. I was saying that there's like 14 people in the live. There aren't 14 people in the live. It's just that 14 people have shown up in the live. I was going to be nice today. No bullying, no nothing, just watching. But you're being a bully right now. Now! And you just told me to explode. See how that is? But as of right now, I'm getting a lot of documents.
Hey, excuse me.
Cutscene. Yes!
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
So this game is told in the third person? As like a narration of events that happened before? And also, can he read my mind? Because I was talking shit about him, and then he responded to what I said. That's not how doors work. Well, I don't really want to go downstairs, but gotta make sure I find all the documents, all the tax forms. I gotta file my R4s. Lord knows they're mandatory. And if you think that you're exempt, you gotta file the R4.E. Son of a bitch, I was really hoping I would be wrong, but there really is more documentation. Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency, excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How do you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem... escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then immediately. Reminder, there's no such thing as too suspicious. So we just gunned down people who entered the front lobby. Good to know. Or we explode them. Bing bong. Oh, not a PlayStation.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster.
What?
They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
I don't know, you're kind of narrating the past, I guess. Starring Courtney Hope. Unsure. Oh, Unsure likes Control. So, Unsure, I have played this game sort of once. Years ago, I played it for seemingly 2 hours, according to my Steam playtime. But I don't remember any of it, except for the Back to the Future reference in the very, very beginning of the game, which we already passed. So, after this, I'm in complete darkness. I don't remember any of it. So this is as good a first playthrough as you could possibly get. Also, I'd like to point out, Laura, you said that this game is none of the games I offered the other night. Fun fact, I don't even remember any of the games I offered the other night.
Did
I thought about...
for a moment?
Yep.
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Okay, guess we do.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
I remember them, and this is not one of them. Well, I said it's not one of them. But before I picked this game, I said, I wonder what games I said. I have no memory. I know nothing about it, and I like that you're starting from the beginning. You mean this game? Of course I'm starting from the... Man, I hate when my coffee maker just goes up like that when somebody stubs their toe on the chair next to it. Yes, Economy magazine. The oldest man in the world? We tell ourselves it's okay to be old. Really? The retirement issue? Okay. Oh no, more reading. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material. While penning any notification of death related to the Willow Awe, please adhere to the following guidelines. Word/phrase to use in service of his or her country. Regret, proud, pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska. Scissors. Blooded bleed. Loss. Apologies, sorry. You know, If I were to read the word, or like read like an actual official government document that's like, avoid apologizing, I would laugh my ass off, but I would firmly believe it. You also don't remember any of the game? See, then we're in for a good ride, and you can commit to watch it when you're not on vacation. Laura, you're not on vacation, but I know that that's a snipe about the Forgotten City and how that's still not posted. Alright, you got no backup. Hi, Lessa. I'm well. Am I able to read your chats? Yes. I'm just catching up, because I was busy reading a document. Official rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. No using the photocopier for personal projects, or the 3D printer, or the bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential objects out loud. Objects? Oh no, projects. The one to finish the coffee pot makes a new one. I like it. What are we playing? We're playing Control. Wait, what? Huh? The chair is like a movable object, but I can I can push it into other objects and just like fucking flip them. Also, there is so many physics objects in this game. What the fuck? I like that. I like that a lot. Yes, I am still salty, but fine. You know what? It'll be. I'll give you this. I'll start posting it before the end of the week. I'll just get my ass to make a decision. I'll start Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't take office equipment outside of the building. Huh. Altered item. Sorry, I'm kind of obsessed with just flipping tables now. Now that I realize that that's goofy and something I can do. Trench, do not disturb. I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all of my appointments for the day, for the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Well, Trench, I'm glad you're not paranoid, like all the schizophrenic at the homeless center. What was that noise?
Shit.
God damn it, Trench, you're just like the schizophrenics at the homeless center.
You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
What? Are you seeing... Oh, that's what you're seeing. Your quest object. I was gonna say, are you seeing, like, the glowing, like, aura around some guy's service weapon? You ever see those memes? They're great. I love them.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
So... is the gun sentient, and the director just lost the battle? And... bubblegum Polaroid. All none of the above. You know, if I didn't have subtitles... These are the concept tattoos we are in the mind. The surface weapon. It has many forms, like the house prison you occupy. You know, if you didn't have subtitles, you just would not fucking be able to understand what that goddamn thing is saying. Why is that the melee button? What? Oh, okay. Obliterate the man.
The same gun.
Yes. Control the gun house.
Okay, now I have a gun.
You think the gun is a conduit of will for a greater being? Yeah, probably Bill Cipher. Oh no. This is the part where you learn I can't actually aim. Oh no, oh no. Oh god, I've never played a shooting game on stream for this reason. Wait a second. Are those bullet holes? No, they are not. And you love subtitles. Of course, everybody loves subtitles. Are you kidding me? Get beamed, idiot. Okay, well. Listen. Oh, I have, like, no combo. Interesting. Stop resisting! Okay. There's apparently an achievement for killing 10,000 of those enemies. Ah, they drop health elements when damaged. Oh, that's what these are. These are health. Listen, you got it. You understand. The blue things are health. We wield the gun. You, the board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director.
Oh no, they even
Keep the Bureau safe.
redacted his speech.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
There was absolutely no understanding every
This
word.
gun's alive.
If you didn't have
You
the
know what?
subtitles turned on.
I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
I was wondering if there would be like a bullet hole in the wall. But no, it's just a blood splatter. I gotta say, that's like... I've never seen a man shoot himself. But I've gotta say, if I had to guess, this is probably the most realistic, like, of a blood splatter. Like, the bullet carried a bunch of blood over there. There's a bunch of blood on the desk on the side that he shot himself on. And then, the only unrealistic part, if you ask me, is that he fell all the way over here. But also, they took the time to make his skin completely pale. So, like, that's wild. I'm curious. Oh my god. Alright, well. Enough desecrating the dead. Zachariah Trench. How did you get to this position if you weren't ever actually the director? Or were you the director, but now the higher being? Death Stranding? A bit of a late reaction.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this
Live action?
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror.
You were about to say the body's in the rock. Yeah, the body's a little bit far. Oh, they're like possessed. Oh, he turned into ink. But yeah, the body fell like a little bit far from where he would have been. If he was in his chair, he probably would have just fallen, like, just directly to the side. He wouldn't have... Oh, what? Wow, this game is destructible. I suddenly understand why I need to turn my settings like all the way to absolute garbage. Wow. Look at that.
The hotline.
Miami?
Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Says the dead man. Okay.
Oh wait, they're not threats. Shoot him! Ah! Is there a crouch? There is. This is criminal that there are... Oh god. Where am I getting shot from? Ah, there you are. Ow. Okay. I'm really bad at shooting. I love watching Epilepsy Simulator in a dark room. Oh god, more enemies. Wait. Oh my god, look at that. Oh, I could destroy things all day. This is great. Max occupancy shelter. Wait, there's a map. Okay. So they don't... This isn't where I'm supposed to go. So I'm safe to open this, right? Oh no, more reading. Oh god damn it. Oh.
Objects of power.
I can just watch the movie? Also, this is live action.
Events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note. Remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well.
What?
Now,
Black Panther?
the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
The tungsten cube.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it. Lose and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, Head of Research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Thank you, Tony Stark. Weird. Marshall, we checked out the suspicious awe in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake awes from the real thing. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Let's hope not. Oh, I was like... The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows, para-utilitarians to... This object must only be bound to individuals seeking the role of... The object will determine whether, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the... Though the criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history. Mjolnir, Excalibur, yeah, sure, all weapons that of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on collective subconsciousness, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, if the SpongeBob episode where he goes to... I don't understand your accent. I mean, okay, so My gun used to be Thor's lightning hammer and King Arthur's sword. Two much cooler weapons than just gun. What has happened to all of you people? What is this? Spider-Man 2. Weapon mod. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's mods. Reload speed, ammo cost per shot. I can delete these? Weird, why would I want to? Astral health boost. Wait, can I just lock myself in here? Wait, no, don't do it! Okay. Alright, where's the map button again? Oh, sweet, I can at least move around while I'm opening the map. God damn it, why do I explore? I just find more reading. Nah, this is America, of course it's gone. It's New York, even better. Dinner reservations at 7. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready at the lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. You know, it's not bad yet, but this is giving intense Singularity vibes. You know, where I'm just learning a bunch of random bullshit about people who never matter. Well, that's dramatic.
Hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. That hiss. Burrowing into everything in this
Also,
place.
all of these people are saying,
hiss
like,
your enemy?
muttering the same thing.
Right. It's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Hi, new people. Don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. I personally like the idea of delays caused by house shifts. Do not count towards overtime. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see guy in maintenance. Food left in refrigerator containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Please plan accordingly. They actually have a sequel that came out recently that is nothing like this game. What the fuck is the point then? Also, Brittany, thanks for the heart, mate. Director Trench photograph. That's also live action. Well, hang on. I gotta read the urban legends first. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of altered world events. Urban legends are understood as the modern evaluation of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially in popular culture. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranormal phenomena contain certain elements of popularized folklore. Awes that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human through two punctures on the these details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. So you're telling me stories make the world a reality. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles that are carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is the shield a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that they would be best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupt individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Fair enough. To use the IP, I guess. Also, dare I say, I think it's fairly safe to say that the Hiss at the very least, intentionally keeps people who are good at what they do. So if the hiss happens to need accountants, you will receive accountants. But right now it needs security guard. Why is this terminal on? It's very strange. You know, and I thought that the computer monitor that was on was strange, and then there's just a radio that I can turn on for no apparent reason. It's got good music, though. I like that. Did you hear the theory that the flood in Halo is forklift certified? It ain't even a theory, buddy. It's confirmed. They got all the memories of everybody they infect. They are forklift certified. Oh, that can't be good. Speaking of hive minds infecting things, oh. Can you crouch? Open fire! Don't even think about it, just fire. No thoughts, just gun.
Cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Cleanse the control point.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do the video game. Touch the ground like you mean it, woman. Yes! You've summoned the triangle. All hail the almighty triangle. If this were a game of rock, paper, scissors, triangle beats cube.
We did it. We did it.
That is very ominous. To fully restore health on death, Jesse will outfits. Civilian. Tactical response. Astral dive. What? Urban response.
Please, talk to me.
Something tells me that these are costumes I might have unlocked.
With the
Continued.
compromised agents.
What if I don't want to answer you? Actually, it's a pyramid.
Is it safe to come out?
I mean, I suppose you're right. Come here, Shelter. What is wrong with these textures? Oh my god.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
What is wrong with my textures?
Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope.
What is
Dr.
happening?
Darling's assistant.
My turn.
Why do I look like a potato?
Lie.
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Didn't know we were back in 2005.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay.
Even
Jess,
you're a potato.
I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The
That-
hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
Jesus
We're
Christ.
in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The eyes are
The
really...
service weapon.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
I feel like I'm playing Minecraft.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not
She
yet.
just looked at me for real.
But there's
Started
something
seeing
I need to
things as
ask
soon as
you
she picked up
first.
the gun.
If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss.
The floating
'Cause
body
if
over
that's
there seems to
possible,
imply I
Our
cannot.
options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long.
Why are the eyes
But
so
I can't trust
detailed?
her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
All I'm gonna say
Okay.
is
You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
it feels like very Dexter that she asked me a question and then I'm sitting there staring off into the distance for like 5 minutes before I finally go, yes. Control points are the locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of an unobstructed ping using the within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or vulnerable spots of the old house. The common factors in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuse to be... Is this bitch gonna say something? Emily... It honestly, it's so true. She's like, you must be the new director, as I just stare at her and then go, I found him. He's dead. And the gun. I wanted to try if I could shoot, but I can't. They pushed the hiss out, but the person inside is not there anymore.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Oh, I was right.
Jesse, over here.
Oh, there you are.
We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here.
Okay. Fuck
risk
me,
it.
right?
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the Hiss.
Where is the Hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director.
Yep.
That's not me.
No,
I'm not a
it is.
director type. I'm not a leader.
Years of experience
Why am I
couldn't beat the
here?
tutorial level.
I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the Hiss destroy it all.
How pissed I would be. This game, oddly enough, so I see its inspirations clearly. It's very like SCP, Containment Foundation.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
But it's also
The door to
giving
the
me
comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now.
like Apple
Follow
TVs.
the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there.
Do you
Good
mind?
luck, Jesse.
Okay.
See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
You done, Emily? So obviously they're like it's very SCP inspired, but it's also giving like very Severance Apple TV. But I know damn well that that show came out after this one. I want to try and fix my textures. Not saying potato quality is the worst thing ever, but just maybe something, you know? Okay, that seemed to have fixed it.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Tell me your secrets. The origin of the hiss.
Where did the Hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Right, tell me about the oldest house. Also, SCP, but instead of horror creatures, they deal with fridges that eat people who don't stare at them 24/7. That's also what SCPs are, though. They're also that.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're
pop.
purposely trying to find it, you don't. Which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Sounds like a good way to evade taxes. Well, she just said unless you look for the building. So a tax collector would definitely be able to find this fucking place.
This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Tell me about Oops.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
No.
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks.
Tell me about your devices.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay, I'm back. Well, you didn't even say you're
Emma.
going anywhere, Laura.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Your last message
Just
was
let me
just
know.
a fucking Lamau. Yes, very Apple TV severance of this game. Hello, Pyramid of God. Wait, is the map just stacked on top of one another? That's gonna be fucking pain to try and get through. House memory. Also collectible. Portrait of Dr. Zachariah Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself. Oh, brother. If only you knew. You watched an episode of Squid Games? Oh, you came in here, said you'd be committed, and then immediately booked it out of here as fast as humanly possible. Committed my bungus. Committed friend, my ass. And yeah, I know you said that the fucking map was fucked, but I didn't think it would be literally stacked on top of one another. Shifted bathroom complaint. I know you can't control bathroom shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned a right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Hi, Brittany. I'm committed to a mental hospital, maybe. Oh, God, I love him. Oh, you're so funny. Not. Oh, you don't know that. Oh, things I really don't care to read. Pistachios. Urgente. I wonder what could be urgent. What's on these boards? Anything special? No. Math. Ew. God damn it. Oh, hey! Oh, I can't play it now. Oh. Alright. Well. If I read this map correctly, then there is a room up here I haven't explored. Boardroom. This is where we just chatted. Yep. Uh-huh. Laura, thank you for the heart. The will popular. Maybe one of these days you'll finally surpass Cat. There's nothing in here. Keep it going. God damn it. And then there should be something here. Oh, it's the shelter, which I've already done. Okay. I think that's all of it. I think that's all I have for this.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
You forgot, Dweeb, I was the first to join the fan club. Were you? Because if you were, that means you got passed by Cat pretty immediately. Scammed. Aw. He's marked as a friend, so is he alive? Are you alive? I just had to make sure. Oh. Bullets. Hold on, I need to read about travel costs. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear, Silver Spurs, El Gato Blanco, A+. Accommodations $800. Meals $714. Gasoline $295. And minibar $313. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road, Agent L. Hines. Asterisk. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Asking if someone is alive and then shooting them is insane. Listen, I had to be sure. It's the classic case of, "Sir, are you okay?" Repeat after me. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain? A 0? Perfect! Also, he has no jaw. Or if he does, it's, like, really pulled down. How did you lose a jaw? I might have learned how you lost a jaw. Hold on, before I deal with that. Oh. Making me want to get this game again. Why? Because I'm reading the financial reports? Ow, 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 ow.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Because he won't be He won't be considered for that shark movie. I want to play shark games. I got shark games to play too. Oh no, who was reading in the women's bathroom? Unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green, stable. Yellow, low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange, high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Wait a second. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access to Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. 1. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. 2. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance field seems to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file for a full report. Well, makes you feel any better. I don't think the Hiss really gives a shit about you. So, whether or not the Hiss is conscious kind of shouldn't matter to whether or not you want to kill it. Men's bathroom. See, the women work while the men fuck around with undefined reading. Nothing. Alright, well, fair. Worth a try. The hype and aura that this game has, I tell you. One more. There you go. Reading? More material! Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God. But not the God you know, or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the tiling plate on God. Okay. I think you should play another Crab's Treasure again. I fear I missed a lot of the content. You are joking. That game was infuriating. I love it, but it is infuriating. Bro's beyond schizo. Hey, you be kind. You be kind to bro. Ow. Aura. Did I spot reading? Oh my god, reading. Trench. Dead letter approval. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from variable places and times gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into the unknown how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connection to the Oz or other altered materials. So thank again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. You weren't kidding when you said you can't aim. Alright. Listen, you want me to use a mouse? Hold on. F. What is the melee button? The world may never know. What is the melee button? It's gonna be Q, isn't it? Nope, it's not Q. It's not Z. Not X. C. V. It's V? It's like Marvel Rivals. Finally, good of course, bro had to turn on his Zim to be good. I mean, dare I say it, this game isn't the worst with PC controls. It isn't how I would bind the keys. But I suppose there's worse ways. The only button I don't know how to press right now is to access my... that. Why is it G? Dude, do people playtest games on computers? Who in their right mind makes the menu button G? I gotta reach over 2 keys to hit that shit. That's almost on par with, like, making fucking spacebar run. It's not, by the way, but it's on par with it. Alright, back to controller. Really?
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Hang on. Why watch it there when I can watch it here?
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA. The
Jesus
disk
fucking
held
Christ.
the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops.
Oh my god, they actually call it an oops?
To date, we've launched maybe...
Wait, did he just say it launched a skeleton? Hang on.
And once
Go back. Go back.
we even launched
Go back. Rewind. Rewind.
a cup.
He launched a pencil and a cup. Can I skip ahead?
Just look at it.
Come on,
8
dude.
inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
That is insane to
Stolen
me.
by our friends at the CIA,
And also the
disk
fact that
held
that
the
is
launch
actually a
codes to
real
Soviet
thing that,
nukes.
like, technology used to be here.
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air.
Telekinetically.
To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once,
I would love to work at this workplace.
stolen by our friends at the CIA.
Oh, fuck you. Alright. Clean the area. Hang on. Gotta heal, even though I'm gonna heal in a moment. Oh, wrong button. Touch the ground like you mean it, woman. Now watch as my prism decubifies the world. Fast travel. No, I don't think I will. Not when there's a door right here. And a door right there, but that one's locked. but those two aren't. I'm going through these doors. Nothing you can do to stop me. There's nothing of value. Fuck.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Oh. I thought I was being defiant. Turns out this is exactly where they wanted me to go. Alright, before I actually run up the stairs. Where's communications? Is communications upstairs? I think. No, it's on my level. Which means I'm gonna come back down the stairs. Wah. I'm a little torn on whether or not to play on keyboard or mouse now. Because I can't aim for shit on the controller. Why am I just killing them? Well, they're dead anyway. So as I was saying, they're dead anyway.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss.
Oh!
We need to cleanse it.
Hang on. Time to activate the Zim. You're right, you need the target practice. Okay, fuck you. That's so fucking mean. I can't believe he said that. Get your bitch ass over here. Oh my god, it's the 8-inch! 8 inches of floppy! 8 floppy inches! There's no way I can make this sound good. The floppy disk / nuke can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director.
8 inches floppy? That's wild. Oh, that's cool. I get the Force. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Launch, align the cubes. Thingamajig into the hole. I wish I had 8 floppy inches. Get absolutely destroyed. Oh, I'm gonna abuse this. So much for needing to aim. Was on him for half the shots. No, the crosshair was there, dude. God damn it. It's okay. He's done now. Get out of here. The hiss noise is burrowing into our astral plane / secret base. You must stop / mute them, director. Okay. Listen, the bullet was on him. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. The floppy disk is now bound, delivered. The hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
You were gone. Cut off.
Hi.
Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Ow. Game just switches to Minecraft, the metal pipe sound. Are you like... Are you imagining like the meme sound of like the metal pipe hitting people? Or is there legitimately a sound for the metal pipe that I just did not hear? Imagine being this bad! Fuck you, Laura. I should have clipped it on my end, too. I don't know what was wrong with me.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
This is another great stream of, like, if I just take it and edit, like, the very beginning where I'm like, oh no, I'm not good at shooting, and then cut to that clip. Honestly, I now understand why you only play these type of games. What do you mean? You mean the walking simulator ones? The ones where I don't actually have to play video games? You can clip through your VOD or... I know. But my point is, like, if I clip through my program, I have control... Like, it splits the audio into multiple tracks, so I can fully master it and everything. God forbid it ever, like, you know, the game is too loud or whatever. I don't think it would be, but, you know, you never know. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to... So another awe behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring and for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear to Messi out. I like that we found out why you can't mention Alaska. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. They did not do a good job. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. The object is currently bound for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located by agents and with the CIA, the diskette contains launch codes to missiles, believed to be reserved for use against... After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. Oh god. Do I really care about reading everything? The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering works as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are only observed his variations to wield the specifically built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that Hayes restricts usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who are trained specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Hiss Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Fuck. Their Hiss corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found within during an awe response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons. Okay. I think I can move past this. Considering the advanced training of the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into their combat training and utilize it? Please no, I beg. I can read later. I'm assuming you're saying, don't read it. And there comes a point where I have reached already being like, I don't need to read absolutely everything. Some things I'll still read. And by some, I mean most. It's more just some things I won't read. Where do you go? What? Oh god. Christ. There we go. Mini little boss fight thing. You want some ice cream? No. Not allowed. Son of a bitch, dude. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of the various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through the IP addresses, and the following are confirmed identities of these users. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. I like Laura. She keep giving you shit. Well, Britt, I don't think we can ever stop her from giving me shit. Because I think she sucks. Love her. Jesus Christ. Some of them just violently explode into blood. Yeah, I missed the stationary target. What of it? Clearance level 1. Amazing. Listen, the gun just don't go where I want it to go. I'm a better shot physically, believe it or not.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan, tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon.
SuspiciaCon? Come on.
The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said.
This is not the first time I've heard a similar story. I've heard this story before.
Housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. Mark overnight. We'll be right back.
There is so much shit in this game to just collect and listen to. It is insane. Let's not and say we didn't. Stubbs was on sale. I didn't buy it. Then what the fuck, Laura, are you even telling me for? Wow, the control point's just like right here. Security clearance level 1. I already got it, idiot.
This must open the door.
Just for that reaction? Alright, fuck you. You piss me off just to piss me off? Makes sense to me. So is this like the whole map? Was I able to get into this before? I don't think so. I don't think I even tried, though. The gunk? Oh, fuck. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in the maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal, nothing in or out of the whole building. It is only triggered by a code red containment breach. Based on some compliance system that security and researchers slap together, it can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I think they don't even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works, okay? Talk scrap just to miss. Just to miss what? What is that clip called? Talks crap just to miss every shot. Fuck you, Laura. Oh yeah? You want to see missing every shot? Did I miss any shots? Did I miss any shots? I don't think so. Okay, ow. Ow! Oh, hello. I might have overreacted slightly. Can I pick you up? I can pick up dead bodies? I can desecrate the dead. Oh, not him though. Damn it. Touch the ground like you mean it, sis. Never mind. Weird. You don't look like a boss. You just look like a guy. Did you just fucking say they fly now? You did not just fucking say they fly now. Also, I've read his name before. Tomasi. You can fly too if you try hard enough.
I
Yeah,
have
just
a
give me a
feeling
rope.
he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
This is really cool. I like this design for a mailroom. I would work here. Oop, what about objects of power, huh, Laura? Tea time! Yes, tea time is at 7. Tea spelt that way is more about golf. By the way, have you heard about Tennyson's report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have anything, heard anything about that, would you? See you on Sunday. Aw, it's cute. Any more collectibles for me? Door unlocked. Let's go. What's all that noise? Suspicious. Alright. We've explored the area. Wait a second. Oh, that's a janitor thingy. We've explored the area. What's left? Oh, more reading. That's what. Butte Summary. A state of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found nobody inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Weird. Wait, what? Hiss elevated. Oh, son of a bitch. Hiss elevated agent display. Okay, well, you know what, Laura? You read. I'm gonna read the bottom part. Some hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. Interesting. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? Is it also worth considering that the hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts? Multimedia. I already listened to that. I was gonna say, if this is another document to read 5 feet away from the last one, I'll start to lose it.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected
they're
to
so
make a
fucked.
full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid...
Oh, they're so fucked.
Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Hi, Tomasi. Why are there so much reading in this game? What happened to cutscenes and enjoying the game? Listen, you don't enjoy reading? I thought you liked books. But it's clear that this game takes inspiration from a bunch of other games that all do collectibles. Like I said, they took a very Singularity approach, if you remember that game that I played. So much of that game. There's like a recording lying in a hallway, and it's a little girl speaking into it, going like, Daddy, I'm scared. The monsters are coming, Daddy. And then he's like, don't worry, daughter, just shut the fuck up. And she's like, well, I'm scared. I'm gonna keep crying. And then the monsters come in, and then they go, run! And then they all died. But there's like 50 of those logs. None of them matter. You can ignore all of them. And this game... I like the big, bold font. It's very artistic. Son of a bitch! According to their testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See the file MOT-1. The key opened the door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the other locals of the Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house at the time of writing. Like cords have been found in the oldest house located in and sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is but initial hypothesis centers on the Butte as a See Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. But when I play games, I just want to, play games right. You do love reading. I agree. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy some good lore as much as the next guy. As long as the next guy isn't into 2 books in the same fucking room, right next to one another. Son of a bitch! Okay, thank God, it's actually not a lot. Security check-in. It's so much Director Trench and the Custodian. That's funny. I hope I have some water. I have very contaminated water with a bunch of white shit floating in it. I don't know what the fuck that is or why that happened. But, my water bottle is out over here.
Hotel and casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
What happened to subtitles, huh? Asshole. Dump it, you dummy. Yeah, well, I only noticed it once stream started. Notice, Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst, light switch. The law of 3 applies. Director use only. Fatal psychic trauma. Oh, disregard of this policy may result in ill.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Fuck am I doing? Water? Nothing. My water is water.
Anyone here?
What a good game. There's nothing outside. Huh. You like that music? I do too. Huh. Interesting. Huh. there anything behind the counter? Nope. How interesting. Speaking of reading, by the way, loving the book recommendation so far, very interesting. The only gripe is the way it's written. What do you mean by that? Huh. Curiosity. Hang on. Where is it? Is it in case files? No. No. Where the fuck did it go? Well, I wish I knew. I don't know, hurts your brain a little because so many characters, but then the author talks about Nora in the third person. Well, no, because it's a story that, like, Nora talks about... Wait, what? Nora talks about... I don't recall Nora ever really being spoken about in the third person. I could be wrong, but maybe your brain is just teeny tiny. It'll be like, Nora felt this way, Nora did this. And I'll try to wrap my head around this. Oh, yes. I think. I do think that that happens. Yeah, I mean, if I recall correctly, I like how at first I'm like, I don't actually remember, but no, I do. It's like, they, the story is mostly told from a third-person perspective. Son of a bitch. I have to find a key. That's what I was trying to find the, wait. I just heard something. The rule of 3 applies. Oh, ha! That's why you can ring the bell. It's because you have to ring it 3 times. And that's also why there's a really loud fucking radio. That's a clever puzzle.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
That's a really clever puzzle. Because it makes you think that, oh, the rule of 3 only applies to this. But no. And Matthew Haig. I have no idea if he's British. The Hotline Seashell is a transmitter bridge. The director can call the board / long distance. My God. Did you enjoy the guy's machine that he made for you? Okay. Fun fact, there's a little hole in the floor right there. Anyways, regardless, love the story. Super interesting. My brain is struggling with that is all. I'm probably going to pick up his 2 other books. I feel like he has more than 2 other books. Oh, 2 of his other books. Because I'll get over the way he writes for those stories. I haven't read any of his other books yet. Get away from me, you demon! Well, listen, hey, I tried shooting it. Shooting it didn't work, so I tried shooting it closer. A bit of a questionable choice on my part, dare I say, but it made sense in the moment. So clearly, I just have to bait it. A lot of your questionable choices on my part, yes. Bet you don't see this coming, idiot. Stupid. Dummy. You don't feel like you're running that fast. Is this DVD? It could be. Well done / dialed, director. You can contact us / your past selves in the hotline collectible menu. We expect compulsive / weekly calls. God damn it.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
There you go, Laura.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador,
Smoking
Marshall.
makes you look cool.
Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
Smoking is cool, kids. Remember that. This is true. Did I just teleport back to my office? Oh no, I'm 11.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo.
Expect independence as dependence. Your authority, chosen one. The Bureau game needs you.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me.
How
I
odd.
stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, isolated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Oh my god. The fact I have to listen to a little dial at the beginning of every one of these is so funny.
Needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better.
Is this just the one we saw, or?
Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall.
I feel like there's going to be more to it.
Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me.
She might not.
She knows I don't.
I mean, it might not.
On people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmoor hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director.
Papa?
You suddenly see
Papa! You are like Papa!
For the horror show it truly is. Filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers.
I feel like I keep rewatching the same thing. I mean, it's not new footage. It's just the same footage looped like 8 times, but it's new dialogue.
My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
Okay.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up?
That's gotta be an
It's a
awful
secure
way to
line of
dream.
Communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers?
It's therapy to
Would
cut
they
back on
warn
the
me of
smoking.
this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline.
It is the longest minute and a half of my life.
Attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a rain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Alright, last one. Oh, it's only 1:11 this time.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmoor before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
I don't have the patience I fear. I need a TLDR. It is the longest minute of my life. I'll give it that. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs. The object allows the director to communicate with the. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal. It is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including but its origin remains unknown. These ones I like.
It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
An echo with important.
Oh, good heavens. Wow, TikTok, really? 2 hours into live and you immediately ask me if it's inactive? It's because nobody's talking.
Info. I need to get back to Emily.
Alright.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Listen, you be nice to your lesbian lover, okay? I know nothing about this kind of game. You mean dialogue-heavy exploring? So here's what I'm gonna do. Here's my goal, right? I'm not gonna lie. TikTok chat is dead. Every chat is dead. You are the only person, Laura. I mean, Brittany just said, I know nothing about this game, but she hasn't spoken since she said that you like giving me shit. Which is fine, yeah. But I'm gonna be so real. I'm enjoying this. But, my sleep deprivation and the long day I had today is really getting to me. So my current goal, it's a little early. Ironically, I expected last night's stream to be an early stream, and then it wasn't. Or a short stream, and then it wasn't. So I think I'm going to go to the board. Excuse me, I'm not dead. Yeah, we'll deal with it. I'm going to go to the board. Or not the board. Yeah, the board room. Complete this next objective, speak with Emily, and then I think that'll be the end of the stream for tonight. Oh, hey, I'm right here. You know, it's on the map and everything, but I didn't notice. Oh god, more reading. Wait, who cleaned up the body? To all executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet with some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. So you remember earlier how I said the IRS is totally gonna care if you skip out on your taxes? I guess not. I guess they just won't give a shit if you're this place. Clearance level 4, and it's covered in post-it notes? What could possibly be in there? Jesus. I'll be honest, I was totally expecting, like, all these people to be dead for some reason.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
Sorry, girlfriend.
Emily?
I gotta read.
Let's talk.
Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and humans. radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing a wearable HRA device that Dr. Darling had distributed over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exemption to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other hiss that I have dismissed this theory. My final observation comes from Miss Hayden herself, or Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the hiss corruption. We tested this on ability on a hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to have killed the host. Perhaps the host physiologically becomes reliant on the hiss. More work needs to be done. Refer to file for full report. Why is that fucking redacted? She just typed it up.
Of course.
What is the point of redacting anything?
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Do you clip out of context? You mean
What did he
the
say?
taxes thing?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Boy, am I falling asleep. Which is unfortunate. Also, Natalie likes Control. Hi, Natalie. Welcome. Custodian! What the fuck is going on? Where the fuck is this? Oh, never mind. Natalie's never seen or heard of this game. Jesus fucking Christ. Search for a way. If I talk to you, there's no new dialogue, is there?
Hi, Jesse.
Oh, thank God.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Huh. Alright.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
So everybody outside is evil now. Thank you. Great. Alright, anyway. This was fun. I am being so real. I am crashing as I speak on the stream. So, that's it for me for tonight. I'm surprised, but then again, I had children tackling me and jumping all over me on a play in a campground and shit. It's been an exhausting day. Not to mention with how late I stayed up last night. But anyway, so I'm gonna make it quick. Natalie, I'm sorry you came in so late, but if you're interested in catching up, feel free to join the TikTok, and, not the TikTok, the Twitch, and watch the VOD. But other than that, there's only really 3 of you here, and that's Laura, Brittany, and Nat. Brittany and Laura, thank you so much for the gifts. You guys mean the world to me. I'm so sorry to end stream this early, but I'm tired, and I really gotta go to sleep. So, is what it is. I apologize. I'll stream tomorrow. You know the deal. But good night to the 3 of you. Thank you to the 88 people who showed up, and the 250 likes, and the 2 people who sent gifts. I already said that. But nobody followed. It's a true shame. But we move on, and we live. So, good night, TikTok. I also want to sleep, so good night. Yeah, and that too. So good night to you as well, Laura. I'm going to bed now. Same game tomorrow? If so, I need some energy drinks. Fuck you. It should be the same game. I'm hoping it's not like a super long... No offense to this game. I'm enjoying it, but I'm hoping it's not super long if it continues with the fucking reading constantly. I can't stand that shit. But anyway, good night.